Okie dokie, in this video we're knocking out WebAssign 1.8. Let's get started. Solve the equation by factoring if required. So it looks like they've already factored it for us. So the idea is, in order for this product to ever equal 0, either y minus 6 would be equal to 0 or y minus 8 would be equal to 0. So we set each of those equal to 0 and just solve for y. So we get 6 and 8. Number 2, solve by factoring if required. We definitely have to factor here. It's important to recognize that we have what's known as a difference of two squares. And so we're going to factor this into a minus b and a plus b, and then from there we'll solve. So a squared is 4m squared. So we want the square root of that, which would be 2m. So that's going to be our a. And then b squared is 100, so we take the square root of that to get 10. So we're going to have 2m minus 10 and 2m plus 10 set equal to 0. So we will set each of these equal to 0 and solve. So we get 2m equals 10, so m equals 5. 2m equals negative 10, so m equals negative 5. So we're going negative 5, positive 5. Number 3, solve by factoring if required. So I would go factoring in this case. So what I might recommend is maybe negate the whole thing first. So it's a lot easier to deal with positive values in front of the x squared, in my opinion. So we're going to negate the whole thing and just get 6x squared minus x minus 12. Now we can use our slide and divide method. So I'm going to multiply by 6. So we get x squared minus x minus 6 times 12, which is 72. We're going to keep this equal to 0. We are going to factor this like we would normally. So multiplying to 72 or negative 72 and adding to negative 1, x minus 9 and x plus 8. We need to make sure to divide back out by that 6 that we multiplied by initially. We want to reduce these fractions. We get 3 over 2. And we get 4/3. Now, at this point, if we were just being asked to factor, the correct factors would be 2x minus 3 and 3x plus 4. However, if we are just solving for x, it might be easier to sort of leave them like this, because you're setting each of these factors equal to 0. And when you solve for x here and here, you're going to get, essentially the opposite of each of these. So, 3 over 2 and negative 4/3. So my advice is it's good to be in the habit of writing it like this for the factors. But if we are just solving for x, just know you kind of see the answers in this line right there. That was number 3. Here's number 4.
Payhip.com/VTMathTutor. Get on it.